Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Just waiting for some of you to come on. Hey, so just waiting for everybody to come on. Hopefully, some people will come on. I hope everybody's doing good. Probably wondering why I have my shades on. Hey, everybody. It's a little shady here, so I'm going to take them off. Hi, guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and I am so happy to have you here. I want to be a little dramatic with these shades. They're pretty cool, though, right? Try them on again. Can't see a thing, though, with them. They're so black. Now, I could see probably in bright light. So I have a lot of explaining to do on my channel, why I chose, why why I did what I did. A lot of you are probably wondering. A lot of you are tuning in. A lot of you got a scare of your life getting that notification that I was quitting YouTube. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to get your attention. I wanted to get as many people. I'm not the type of person to do clickbait videos. I don't believe in them. And I do profusely apologize to those of you that may have gotten afraid or thought that I was going away. But a reason I did it is, and I'm going to explain it, is hi, everybody, and welcome to this live. YouTube has done some revisions to their algorithms, and they're making it very hard for my channel to triumph or to get the views that or notifications to you guys. And I know that it's an issue that other YouTubers are having. So I figured that I would kind of play with the algorithms and bypass that with something very catchy that would get the attention of a lot of people, because the more people that clicked on the video and saw it, even if it was just for a remote second, it pushes the video a little bit higher, and it also makes any future consecutive videos kind of rank up a little bit more, so they get seen more visibility on the channel. That's the reason that I chose to do the clickbait. Like here in this live, typically I would have, like, on any given day, maybe like 90 to 100 people on. Some people are not. Yeah, they're doing a mess, like, on all of these lives and these algorithms. I don't know. And it's not even the lives, it's just the videos itself. And so I profusely apologize again if I gave you a scare. I'm not going anywhere, honey. Yeah, Ray Ray is staying here, but I'm pretty sure that the haters did get a kick out of, they were like probably jumping up and being like, oh my God, he's leaving YouTube. Finally, finally, that one person or two people that always hit dislike on my video. And then it's like, booyah. It was a wake up call when they actually got into the video, and then they see the pin post that, psych, I'm not going anywhere. Unless I'm like really sick, and I would have to take a vacation from YouTube, I'm going to always try to be a YouTuber. Yeah, YouTube needs to get it together. I think they have more to lose than I actually have to do, than I would, because they're making money off of me. Even though I monetize my channel, all of my views, it's like I'm working for YouTube, and they're getting a big cut out of that. Even though they say they may not be, but they are. I know that Google may be saying, they do it, but as you can see, I've been throwing out a lot of content. I thought it was kind of, a part of me was like, I'm glad I did it, though, the clickbait, because I'm just so grateful for all of you. I read all of the comments. I try to comment on many or respond to as many of you that I could. And I really, really enjoyed, it made me realize like how appreciated I am. Not that I ever needed that or I needed to stroke my ego, for that. But I love you guys, and I never take you for granted. And yesterday it was very touching for me, reading all the comments, all the love, the support. People that I haven't seen commented that I never knew that were on my channel, actually looking at my videos, actually came on here, and they connected with me and left a message. So thank you to those of you that commented or wanted to comment, but maybe you didn't. I really, really enjoy it. Seeing, all the love and support. And I hope that, going forward that my videos that I'm putting out, that they're going to get watched and seen. A lot of changes. Do you like the background? I added some new black background on the back, so that way, I was tired of the white wall with the evil eye, and I'm going to start changing up the backgrounds ever, so often. But yeah, I'm glad that a lot of you have caught my live today and that are here. I will be doing psychic readings here. Yes, I will. But as you know, the how it works, the first 30 minutes, I'm just chatting with you. I love the sparkles. I loved it. I wasn't sure because I got it off of Amazon and it was like, really cheap, like $10 for the background. I was like skeptical that it would be coming out kind of ugly or, not professional. And no, it came out really, really good. So yeah, change is definitely good. And I'm smiling. I'm so happy to see you all here. Some of the time you post your videos, I'm at work. Yeah, I need to, I think it's also when I post it. A lot of the times I post it during the daytime, or like if I do my lives, I notice that my videos that I tend to post like at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, or, later than that, they actually get seen more. They get more visibility than ones before. So it's just crazy. I have so much tea, and I got my crystal light. And even though I found out like I can drink crystal light with my Invisaligners in, they don't really affect it, but I will be brushing my teeth after this video. So yes, what are y'all's plans for Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. We have 71 viewers. Yay. I am so ecstatic about that. I actually started cooking yesterday. I was going to film my stuffing, how I make my stuffing for Thanksgiving. I was going to do a video on that, but I didn't end up doing it because it takes too much time, but I will be doing it probably in December, just making that recipe. I didn't use chicken. I didn't use turkey. I used chicken breasts. And I posted like that on Instagram so y'all could see it. So those of you that haven't saw it, you can check it out. But basically I made the cornbread from scratch, and then I used a can of cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, and I put some gizzards that I had boiled till they were very soft, and I chopped them up very well with some celery and bell pepper, and then I threw some cumin and garlic in there, and I boiled all that together, and then cut up the gizzards and threw the juice into the mixture. And that's like how I make my stuffing. I didn't add any salt because I already had added salt to the gizzards. I love gizzards. I know some people are probably like regurgitating at the mention of it. Some people just don't care for gizzards, but that's how I did my Thanksgiving. And I just needed gravy. I didn't have brown gravy, and I have this thing like any other day, like I don't eat gravy. I don't like it. One, because it's bad for your blood sugar because it's flour basically. But when it comes to stuffing, I love brown gravy. I don't know. I don't like white gravy. Lily's like, sorry, I don't like gizzards. That's okay. Yeah, gizzards are the bomb. I eat them raw. I can't believe I confess that. But yeah, I can eat them like if not raw. I mean, not raw. I can eat them cooked, but like without being prepared. I was about to say, some people are like, you eat them raw? That's gross. No, I mean like I can eat them but boiled, but very soft. They're very good. So I actually had my Thanksgiving yesterday early because, honey, I'm not going to be in the kitchen tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be looking at those Black Friday sales, and I'm going to have to be looking at my Black Friday sale to make sure that everybody wants to get a reading gets it. So yeah, it starts at midnight tonight at 12 o'clock. Get your phones ready. Have your phone in your bed ready. At midnight tonight, 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. All of my everything in my shop, everything is 50% off. Use promo code Santa Claus, all uppercase, no lowercase, all uppercase, no space in between. And then just use that upon checkout. And I think some people may be asking, well, if I put 5 things in my cart, does that count as 5 times using the promo code? No, the promo code is good for anything that you purchase that one time. Okay, you can use it. Let's say later on in the day, or because this sale is going to be running till Monday, Cyber Monday. A lot of you want to purchase another reading. You can use the code again, but the way I have it worked is that the first 100 orders that come through will get the 50% off. If for some reason I break the internet, which I'm hoping that it is happening, um, I will go ahead and do another 100 and allow another 100 orders to claim that promo code for the 50% off. Okay. So again, I'm going to be pretty busy looking at that. I'm going to be finishing up some email readings today before I head out, and I'm not doing any emails. So if you are emailing me tomorrow on Christmas, please don't. I want you to enjoy. Don't be thinking about, after you buy your reading, that I'm not gonna, do it, or I'm not gonna get a response to you. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your holidays. I want you to have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I want you to enjoy food. If you're diabetic, just be careful. You can splurge. I have a confession. Yesterday, I had some Dutch apple pie, and honey, I was in heaven while I was consuming that slice of apple pie. It was just delicious. I love sweets, but I had to remind myself, hey, it's like somebody that has a drug addiction. If you eat that, you're going to want more sugar. And that's the thing with sugar. It's if you eat it, you want more of it. And it's almost addictive in that nature. And so, yeah, you can't, I can't do that because it would be, really bad to go back to eating that way. So, yeah, just be careful what you eat. These are also going to be on sale tomorrow. Great stocking stuffers. These are my Starseed Footstep Oracle cards. If you've been wanting to pick up a deck, they retail for $29. They will be on sale tomorrow, 50% off. Okay, so all that is going to be on sale. Thank you so much, Edna, for your donation. I really, really appreciate you. And I will be getting a reading today for some people that do donations or people that just, have a question without wanting to donate, like I said. So, I feel so great. I've also been connecting with some people that are younger than me that are psychics. And I just feel like I connected with someone. I'm not going to say who. And this person has been on TV, obviously. And they're just a great soul. And they actually read for me. And I'm not going to say who it was, but they were very spot on with everything they told me. And it was just amazing when I actually was able to join their Facebook as a friend. They were like, Ray, it's an honor to have you here as a friend, etc. And I was like, no, it's an honor. You don't understand. Like, I'm very much the humble person. And I look up to a lot of these younger generations that are on TV or doing, things of the spiritual nature. So a lot of that's been happening, making a lot of networking. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, my Invisaligners. Can you see my teeth? These are my 7th aligners that I started today. They're not as tight, thank God. So I'm not hurting to put them on, because the last ones, honey, it felt like my teeth were like being put into a skin tight dress that was a size 2, and I'm a size 17, or, I'm just joking, but that's how it felt like, a size 17 trying to squeeze into a number 2, size 2. And I was like, oh my God, my teeth were in pain. They were in pain. Like, people do not realize that braces are no joke. Invisalign is no joke. It is crazy. Oh my God. I also want to talk about Takashi 69. I hope I said his name right. The rapper, the guy that that got, had charges of having indecency with a minor, etc. So, I had done a reading 2 months ago. People have been asking, do a Takashi reading. And I was like, I don't want to do Takashi. Like, I didn't like his vibration, etc. I still don't like his vibration. I don't have anything against him. I think he's a wonderful rapper. He's talented, but I just didn't want to do the reading. And I ended up doing the reading. And in the reading, I want you guys to go back and listen to it. I said 2 things would happen. Spirit is presenting me, because the future is unwritten. Like, I talk about it I'm not a fortune teller. I don't tell the future. If spirit brings it up and gives me future insight, or if you ask me and spirit allows me to see, I can give you kind of like a guesstimation of what currently aligns with your soul's journey and pattern, but it's not always a guarantee. Nothing is when it comes to the future, because the future is unwritten. So it just came out yesterday. One of my rays of light. I love you guys. Y'all always are on top of my predictions and insights that I give. One of them came onto my DM me, and they were like, "Look," and it was Takashi is released from all the charges are dropped, basically. And I was like, So I couldn't remember what I channeled, because when I channel information from spirit that is future oriented, I typically don't remember certain things. I really don't. I think a lot of people think I have this, super memory, and I don't. Like when I guess it's because it's coming from spirit and that moment. And then after that connection is severed, then it's gone from my memory bank and I can't remember what I even said. So I went back and I listened to it last night before I was even going to post anything. And sure enough, I had said in the reading that like around 8 minutes in the reading going forward, I talk about it, where there was two scenarios. Either one, he already had copped the deal with the cops and, being a rat basically, and he had gotten a deal to get, a minimal sentence. And the other scenario was that they wanted him, people that are in power wanted him out, and he was going to get out. All charges would be dropped, basically, is what I said. And he would be released, but he would not be safe. And I still hold to that, true. I don't feel like he is safe, and I'm praying for Takashi's safety. And I do feel like he has some fears himself that he could be followed, etc., or being watched very closely. But again, I feel like, all of this was very strategic, and people in power are the ones that actually got him, to get all these charges dropped. You have to understand, like I said, this is a big network of celebrities. Money is power. And, even though it's sad for me to say that, but it's true. And sometimes money will buy people. It will buy off judges. It'll buy off prosecutors. It will buy off whatever, because again, money is the greed in the world, and it's what talks. So yeah, let me just take a zip here. As far as the thank you. As far as my hair over here. As far as the reading, I'm sorry, the video that I did yesterday, I hope you listened to the whole message about what I do. YouTube is a place where bullies are on here. There's another YouTuber talking about it. Just today, I follow Luscious Massacre. I don't know if you follow her. She is, it's a guy, but he is a drag queen from Brownsville, Texas, that moved to Hollywood, to Los Angeles, I believe, California. And I love his spirit and his soul. I'm a big fan of Luscious Massacre, and he just did a video about being bullied by another YouTuber, and it's crazy that this is even going on, and that he would have to, defend himself. But it's like, I feel like that's like me, kind of like doing these videos at sometimes, like I did yesterday, to kind of let you know, because I feel like a lot of people have opinions about me, and I'm not gonna do videos like that, all the time, that are melancholy or kind of like, having to explain myself, because I don't have to, and I'm not doing it because of the haters. But I think a lot of people have this misconception about me and who I am and what I do, because they've heard it from other sources that I used to either, be connected to, or in somehow maybe work with them in some way, and they only hear what that person or persons have told them, without them even knowing me. Like like Luscious said in Z, like, you don't even know me, but you're coming for me, and you don't even know me. And it's like, that's the whole thing, about YouTube. I hope that they crack down on bullies, especially trolls. Like, where, in like on my Facebook page, I have these controls. Like, you can type in keywords, and if someone types in an F word or something like that, it just does not let it post. It goes to hidden. I wish that they would do that here on YouTube, because it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, Marie F says you even get stunning women on the cosmetic and perfume profiles on here, and they get really slated so bad, so you can't take it personal. Yeah, it's absolutely true. It's a very dark world that we are living in, and just so much hate that is being disseminated through all channels, and it's crazy. The one thing that I want to talk about today, and I was just losing my memory, my track of memory, and I just remembered were my 2020 predictions. Y'all asked for it. They were very controversial. I said what I said, and I know that a lot of people are like very upset. I had a lot of dislikes on my video for the 2020 predictions, but I had a lot of support. So thank you for those of you that have been wanting to hear about the 2020 predictions, and I want to talk about it. Okay, I want to elaborate and use this time here. A lot of people are probably like, well, why is it always just the negative stuff that you see? Like I've addressed it before and I've talked about it before. I can only give you what I'm being shown from spirit. As far as Trump is concerned, I see him being reelected. I don't see him being impeached. And I don't want to get into politics, but it's part of the pressing questions and predictions that people wanted me to talk about. And the reason why I feel like is that there are people that are Democrats that are in these positions as Democrats, but are really Republicans in disguise. Okay, it's a very twisted world that we're living in when it comes to politics. As far as he is concerned, I see him being reelected again. And the reason for this is because there's so much chaos. What Spirit revealed to me when I asked it, why was the reason that he will be reelected? Now, I'll if I'm wrong, I apologize. Maybe, time will change things. Spirit revealed to me that right now the US is in a very critical spot. One, the nations don't like the fact that we have him as a president. There's some that do like him, okay, but there's a lot of them that don't. And a lot of people in other countries that are watching us sitting like with popcorn, like you see in those memes, basically just laughing. We're a parody right now as the USA. Okay. A lot of people consider us a parody, not because of the who's in office necessarily, but because of how we don't support certain, people in position, or the perception itself is skewed. So what they basically said is that if he was to be impeached and he was to be kicked out of the White House, right, and all this would happen, it would create a vulnerability within the nation itself as the USA. And I think this is a greater power at B. And what would happen was that if that was the case, then there would be other countries like this Korea, and I think a lot of people like China, these people that are in power that are secretly already working on other things that the US is not aware of, that would try to come in and step in and kind of take over our position. So I know that this may sound like rambling. It may not make any sense to people that are listening. They're like rolling their eyes at me, but I'm just the messenger. Okay, I don't support any political party. I have basically no support for any political party, but I have to state what Spirit gave to me, and that's the messages that I got. That's the reason why he's not going to be impeached, I feel like. And if he was to be impeached, then it's still not getting out of the office. I don't remember if Clinton. I know that when it was a Monica Lewinsky and that whole scandal, was he impeached? Like, I was young, but I don't remember. Was he impeached, but they didn't kick him out of the office? I thought he had gotten impeached for that, but he didn't get kicked out. So yeah, there's so much evil. Someone says, yes, he was, but he stayed. Exactly. So, okay. So I thought I remembered that correctly. He was impeached, but he still remained in his office. And then somebody saying, no, he wasn't impeached. I don't know, but I remember, I thought he was impeached. He was impeached, but stayed. Yeah. So that's what I feel like is the scenario here. There's a lot of people that do want him to be impeached, but I don't feel like he's going to, because again, I feel like the powers that be in the universe is allowing this right now, because I think we would have a lot more problems as a nation if he was kicked out. A lot of people are like, well, he's out of the office, honey, he still has the vice president, and the vice president is going to be serving as so the vice president ain't going anywhere, okay? Even if the president is impeached, you still would have to deal with the other party that's there. And plus, like, just imagine how it makes us look as a nation. It would look it would be an embarrassing, like, it's very embarrassing to go through something like that, and people be like, ha 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 ha. So again, in the grand scheme of things, what Spirit is telling me is that that's the reason why Trump will not be impeached, or he will not be kicked out of office. But I do still see that, and I foresee that his health is going to have some problems. Like, I feel like there's things that are not being told because he doesn't want to already feed more of the drama that people bring, because they already are, they already kind of speculate that he's, or they make fun of him, etc. He has this, this sensitive side to himself that, again, he doesn't want people to talk about or know. So I feel like he keeps it secret. But I see health issues, and again, as a medical intuitive, I can't diagnose, and this is by no means diagnosis of President Trump, but I see that there are some underlying issues that maybe he can have addressed. But I feel like there is a period of time in the second term that he would be incapacitated, or not for a small period of time, maybe, where he would not be able to do that. So, okay, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm going to go back to another prediction. So, people have been asking me about the climates, like what is going to be happening in 2020. And basically, expect some bad weather patterns. In fact, when I did the prediction, like, I hadn't even watched the weather. Have y'all seen the weather storms? Like, those of you that live in the north, obviously you're having like severe winter advisories. Like, it's going to be really bad. People that are flying are not going to be able to get out. So it's crazy. Like, we are experiencing a lot of things. A lot of this is global warming. A lot of it is Mother Nature basically being global warming and responding to the things in the vibration. So yeah, those of you that are upset, I'm sorry that, that my predictions may have upset you, etc. But I do want you to know that anything is possible. Free will can change. I could be wrong. I could be here sitting, here in the computer and saying, what I see from spirit form, because it's so far out in the future, that I could be wrong. We'll have to sit and wait and see, when 2020 elections come through. So don't be mad at me. It's just, the predictions and the insight that I got. But the climate for 2020 is going to be horrible. I feel like there's a lot of hurricanes, tornadoes, fires, earthquakes were really, really bad, especially the earthquakes is what I'm very concerned about. So Marie Murillo says, hello, Ray, Mr. Blue Eyes. It's ridiculously windy here in Chicago. This climate change is crazy. What do you see in Chicago, hun? Y'all are going to get a severe winter storm. I know that y'all are definitely going to get hit with that. The weather this winter is going to be a brutal one. And even maybe the next winter, it's going to be very, very brutal. As far as the other predictions, just listen to my video in its entirety if you haven't seen it. If not, you can go to my website, and I have an article. If you go to my blogs section, I wrote my celebrity predictions and the world predictions there, and you can pay attention that way to it. So yeah, the Mother Earth is purging in many ways. She is clearing house. She's cleansing the world, and it's going to just continue to be, kind of hard. The one thing that I did talk about was power outages. We're going to see a lot of those in 2020. I feel like they may even start now. These winter storms could be knocking out some power outages. So make sure that you have, ample supply. Violence in the world is going to get worse. You're going to see a lot of these shootings, people that are mentally not all stable up there. And the reason for that is a lot of this is waves of programming and stuff. I talk about QAnon. I don't know if I said that right. It's a movement. So if you have not heard of that yet, go and look it up. Basically, it is believed to be like a group of people that are ensuring that people re-elect Trump as president for 2020, but it's kind of like mind control. It's almost like MK Ultra in many ways, and what it's basically doing is making people erratic, and a lot of these people are getting rage and just shooting people, like we have seen this year, and it's crazy. So pay attention to that. Look it up if you're not sure what the QAnon um, is all about. Pay attention to that. So stay positive as you can during these crazy, crazy holidays. And okay, let me read the comments and then I'll get into the readings, honey, because I know that y'all are waiting for these live readings. And we have 126 watchers, viewers. Hey guys. So I'm like, where's E News? Where is, Hollywood? Where are they seeing that Ray Ray got Takashi's prediction right, among others? I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm just saying. I'm like, where are these? Where's my exclusive interview so I could have my moment and be like, yes, I did predict that. I'm just kidding. But when I see these predictions come to life, I'm like, that's the power of spirit. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, this is crazy. So yeah, if you haven't perused my site, go and peruse it, look at it. If you haven't looked at my videos, if you've been slacking and not paying attention to my videos, you're sleeping on me. You need to go and check out all my videos that I've been doing. I've done so many celebrity videos in the last couple of weeks. I've been Ray, your boy's been working hard, okay? I've been working extremely hard getting content out to you guys. So if you are not binge watching, you have no excuse. After you eat that turkey, sitting on that couch in your PJs, you need to go and binge watch my channel. Just saying, I'm at work. I love you guys. Even y'all are those are my rays of light are so hardcore. Like y'all, even at work, y'all be, looking at me with your headphones on. People are probably watching, wondering like, what are you doing? So I really love you guys. I really, really do. Earthquake in Albania was the largest in decades, and you said a European, yeah, and it was like matter of 2 days, I think, the Albanian earthquake happened, but there was one that happened in Thailand too, and I did see it. And oh, that Albania earthquake, it was exactly what I saw. I saw it in the news last night, in fact, and it was a white structure like I had seen in my dream collapse, and it was a building. I saw that. It was all white. So yeah, thank you, THANH, for commenting about that. Okay, so let me go through the comments here. I'm so happy to see more people on here. I think that my shocking video, worked, and I titled this one, Look What You Made Me Do. Maybe that'll draw. I'm going to start using like dramatic titles to maybe get people's attention. Hello. Because every other YouTuber uses like these, drama, and I need to be more dramatic, I guess, so I can get y'all's attention, because y'all been sleeping on me. You're supposed to love Ray Ray and be supporting this channel. Okay, so let me go ahead and start off by reading those that have donated. Okay, I think Edna was the first one. So I'm going to be using this deck here. I got it today. This is the Ask an Angel Oracle cards. Okay, I love this deck. And I'll be using the deck as well. The cards are so vibrant, and they're done by Tony Carmine Salerno, and Carissa Mulatto. They are amazing artists and just people that do oracle cards. They look like this. So I'm going to pull some cards. Can I get a general reading? Pretty please. Of course, Edna. She's so sweet. She was the one that was commenting. She was like, you gave me a heart attack almost with your title. But a lot of YouTubers do that. To get views or get attention, they use like catchy, phrases. Excuse me, I burped. They use catchy titles to get people hooked in. So I guess I'll follow the bandwagon. Okay, Edna, I have 3 cards for you. Surrender, Archangel Azrael. Okay. So this card is like the spirit. It's like, I don't know. Can you see that? It's spirit. It's basically a card of surrendering. I feel like there's something that you're holding on to. Could be worries that spirit is telling you to release, to not be holding on to. Everything is going to be all right. There's divine protection coming through. Okay. The next card you got is an awakening. So I feel like you are going through a spiritual awakening, Edna, in many ways. You are realizing your full potential. There's things that you're not going to no longer, be maybe wanting to do anymore. You're going to be going into a new direction. And then I got hidden worlds, Archangel Raziel, hidden worlds. So maybe there's some things that you are going to understand a little bit better. The things that are hidden that are not very clear right now. Just be patient. That there's going to be clarity that is coming to you over the next month before December actually ends. And that's what I feel like what spirit is saying here with these cards. So I hope that helps you. Again, these are just general readings, are not in depth or private. But if you want that tonight at midnight, start, until December the 2nd, I have myself 50% off. Just mentioning it at different times in my video. Use promo code Santa Claus upon checkout. That's Santa Claus, all one word, all uppercase letters. Texas Q Patriot. Hi, Melissa. What's the T of Spirit? Okay, let me see, hun. Let me pull some cards for you. I got more views today, like viewers that are tuned in right now watching. And I know celebrities be watching my videos. Ray knows that you watch me. I know they be watching it. I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky about it, but I really do feel like they're watching. I'm like, don't be shy. DM me. Say, hey, thank you for the reading. Stop be doing those readings for free for celebrities, okay? On this channel. Most people won't do that. Okay, for you, Texas Q Patriot Melissa, I got protection. Archangel Michael. Wow. So this is talking about relationships, love life, either protection for someone that you're worried about their relationship or maybe even yours. It's a union between, two people, even though it's a man or a woman, it could be, whatever it pertains to you. But this is love. Notice how the angel wings are forming the patterns of a heart where it comes to the heart. That's where your focus is right now. I would say it's your love life. It is your family. It is the union. And I feel like you're very protective of people. That's just in your nature. I feel like Archangel Michael is working with you as an ascended master. Okay. So you got that card. Then we got here clarity. Again, I feel like you are going through something maybe more on the emotional side, wanting some clarity. This could be about, the future, what 2020 has in store for you, where it comes with your spiritual side. Like, I feel like you're very awakened. Notice the color of the card sheet is purple. Purple is the color of indigo. It's the color of the third eye. It's spirituality all well-rounded. And then you have this light blue, which is a connection to the higher realms, to spirit, etc. So for you, I feel like spirit is saying, you're asking, or maybe you miss someone that has already passed, but your third eye and your abilities are not imagining things. Like, you're going to be getting some insight and seeing things. There's direct connection to heaven for you, direct connection to the spirit world. So expect to have, stronger connections, dreams maybe, or you see in signs like birds, feathers, a red robin appear. Heaven and earth. Look, I didn't even know I had pulled this card. Archangel Metatron. Metatron, my favorite archangel. I work with him all the time. And he's saying heaven and earth. It's like a connection. That's the connection. Look. Let me put them side by side. See that? She's like looking up, and that was the last card. I mean, that's what I say. I interpret these cards without even looking at the meaning in the books. And that's what I see. So, like, for you, I think everything else is going to be turning out to be just great. Okay. So I hope those messages help for you. And thank you again for your donation. Okay. Rhonda Lizowski. I don't know if I said that right. I probably butchered your name. I'm sorry. But Rhonda, you know who you are. Thank you so much for your donation. Let me see here. I feel like I'm coming down with an immune, like a cold or something wants to hit me because my lymph nodes have been a little swollen. I feel like I'm a lot more puffy. So I've been taking some vitamin B12 and some other vitamins, supplements to combat this natural, herbs like tea with ginseng tea, and, green tea with honey, lemon. Okay, Rhonda, hope. You got hope. And this is Amatiel. Very pretty card. Hope. So I feel like there's some hope, something that you're wanting to manifest over 2020. I feel like you're at a crossroads thinking about your life in general, all aspects, your love life, your career, your family, and a feeling of loneliness. But there is hope. There is some changes coming for you. Again, emotions, fuel is the name of the angel. They depicted emotions. So you're very connected to the moon, to this new moon that we're in right now, because the new moon started yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday. It started yesterday. So you're going to be very emotional this week. You're going to be triggered easily by what people say to you, what your family may say, or you seeing something on social media or even on the news on TV. If you're looking at the Hallmark channel, or something like that, it's going to trigger emotions in yourself. Just work through them and know it's going to be okay. And then you got Divine Mystery, Archangel Raziel, Divine Mystery. So again, this is spirit connecting. And you can see that card. And I feel like it's saying that basically it is around, and it is guiding you in many ways. I feel like there is something that you're trying to understand of, yourself and the world and where your place is in this world right now. So hold on to the message, but I feel like there's magic here for you, okay? Over the next couple of months going into 2020. Laura Nicole. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to use cards on you, Lauren, because you're asking about children and gender. Right off the bat, I'm getting this a strong possibility for a yes from Spirit. And I get a girl. Okay, so if you've been trying or you are thinking about it, it's a very strong possibility. But I do get a girl, and I do get that it's a very strong possibility. But I don't, I'm going to just say it. I don't feel like you're ready for it. I feel like, it's not time. So don't rush it. Enjoy, who you are right now. I feel like you'll have time later on. So I hope that helps. I'll still pull a card for you and see what Spirit says here. Okay. Divine Justice. You got, Archangel Chamuel. Okay. So there could be some kind of justice, something that someone's done you wrong, and you're looking for an outcome, or someone's going through something legal, and you're looking for, or there's a hope that that person will be okay. And then you got passion here. Archangel Nathaniel, or Nathaniel's the angel. Passion, that's the love, that's the heart. So you're going through things in your love life of I see right now, possibly looking for the right person, or questioning, will you find that right person to have this child that you want, or thinking about it. And then you have here intuition, fuel. So again, you are very intuitive, and it's like you have these gifts, but you are suppressing them because you're worried a little bit too much about the outcomes of your love life. So release it and let it go to God. Let it, what's the saying go? Let go, let God figure it out. Don't try to control the circumstances behind that. Once you release that, I feel like it's going to be much better for you as a person. So many blessings to you, sweetheart. Okay, I'm just scrolling down. I'm seeing a lot of things about impeachment. I'm sorry if that topic brought up a lot of um, discussions or feelings. Sorry, guys. I'm just going through the comments. Ooh. Where am I? I'm reading all these comments. Okay, Miss Bunny, Hope, and then Rhonda. Okay, so did I do Rhonda already? Liz Zuski. Yeah, I think I did you, Rhonda. I think I did actually do that. Okay, let's do Miss Bonnie Hope. Bunny Hope. Let me see what the cards pull out for you. And you know what's the worst thing? Like Texas weather right now, South Texas, it's horrible. It changes and allergies. So a lot of what I'm feeling in my lymph nodes and when I start getting pharyngitis is like all of it is from the air. That's how sensitive I am when it comes to that. So I'm trying to nip it in the bud before it actually happens. You know when you're getting sick, like people, I know when I'm getting sick, like I can feel it. My voice is raspy. Okay, and for you, Bunny Hope, I got Divine Mystery. So I feel like right now, you wanting to know if you have kids, I feel like I don't see them right now. I don't see you having kids in the immediate future, okay? I'm not seeing kids in the further future. I'm not allowed to see that right now. So it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen for you, but I don't see it right now, okay? But this is the divine power at work. I do get, look, time. It's not time. In time, it's a possibility. That's a very positive card. I feel like there's some healing that you would need to go through. I feel like right now, kids may, like you wanting to have kids, I feel would feel a void in you, but that void is still going to be there even if you have kids, because there's something else that you need to work on releasing and healing in yourself. And I feel like it's related to your heart chakra and how you've been treated in life, period. So that's what I get. And then Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, it's the ultimate messenger, of art. Maybe you doing something creative like painting or doing something like making arts and crafts or bracelets or learning how to do that, like a DIY. It's going to help you kind of heal this using the creativity. A lot of people may think that that doesn't help, but it actually does. So I would recommend that for you, Miss Bunny Hope. And thank you so much, sweetheart. Okay. Maureen S. Thank you, Maureen, for your donation. I'm just going down the order, that people donated. Um, and I still have a lot of time here until like 3:15, so we got some time here. So I'm going to be doing some people that didn't donate but have been wanting a reading. Okay, Maureen, I got here for you 2 cards. I got Battle, Samuel. Okay, you bear a cross, Maureen. There's some kind of cross that Someone did something to you, or in some way that you've been holding on to baggage of other people for the longest time. The cross that I see here is like a cross, like that saying you have a cross that you bear, that you are carrying over your shoulders. That's not your cross to bear. And I see that this has to do with family. It has to do with love. And Spirit is saying that basically you don't need to carry that anymore. So I feel like you need to work on releasing that. Children, I don't know if this is about children, but it's talking about here Archangel Metatron, and it came up with children. So again, I feel like this is saying, there's something in your family life that possibly you're still holding worries or concerns about, or maybe it was in your childhood that you experienced this, and you've always had it, and always carried this with you, and you need to let it go. And you may know what I'm talking about, but that's what I'm getting. I got lemonade, guys, but it's Crystal Light. I love the Crystal Light lemonade. Crazy Collins, Mom Collins, sending you love. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Sending the love right back to you. Oh, let me show you my pendant for today. You see this? This is Prenite. This is the stone for healers. If you're a healer, this is a stone for healers. So I recommend it for anyone who needs healing. I need it to wear it today, and I'm going to be wearing it because I need healing. Due to the fact that I feel like my ears been hurting. I feel like I am coming down with something. So again, and I'm eating a lot of vegetables, but like these germs and this weather pattern, it affects my allergies. I have bad allergies that require me to take medication daily. It's the pollen, mold, the grass, all of that. I'm just allergic to. So if you're an allergy sufferer, I know that you're going to understand what I'm talking about. Right now, it's like we're in the 60s, and yesterday we were like in the 80s. It's crazy. And then Sunday will be in the 30s at night. Okay, for you, Crazy Collins Mom, the shadow self. You're working through your shadow self. This is Samael. Again, when we talk about shadow work, are the things that we recognize in ourselves, the patterns that need healing, like how we respond to people or how we think about ourselves. If we're, emitting some negative energy, or we're talking, about ourselves in a way that is negative, we need to stop that. I'm not saying that you are doing that, but someone either if it's not you, it's somebody that is close to you, somebody that is doing this, and it's causing you to do some shadow work in yourself. I also got, I'm not going to even try to pronounce this angel's name on this card, Melchizedek Zodiac color healing. Okay. Notice that she has the eye and the wing, and there's a sword on the back. It's a very powerful card, like a warrior spirit. You have need to work with colors. Like, I don't know if you dress like in just one set of colors, but Spirit is saying for you to work with different colors. I feel like this is what you're needing, like bright colors. Specifically with you, I feel like you have a yellow aura. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you need to work with yellow. And I also feel like green would be a great color to incorporate somehow. There is a lot of belief in color healing in Reiki, in the metaphysical world. And I do believe in color healing myself. I use a lot of black when I'm doing lives, because it banishes evil. It is a binding type of color. It is a witchy color. So I use that. Clearing, Archangel Michael. So again, maybe some smudging, using some sage around yourself, cleaning up, any clutter, getting rid of that. I always talk about clutter. If you are somebody that has a lot of stuff like stacked up on, and like kind of like hoarders do, have a lot of things, that are close together, that are dusted and dirty, haven't dusted. Dust attracts negative energy. People will debate with me that if this is true, but it is true. If you haven't dusted and you have dust lying around, clean it up. Get a towel and clean it up. If it is a lot of things that you have that you are not using, get rid of it. Why have it there? All of this and I think this goes like into feng shui. Having so many material accumulations can sometimes cause our environment to not feel peaceful. So that's just my advice. Much love to you, Crazy Collins Mom. Okay, B11P11R11. I have a friend that reads mine, but I feel I need guidance with dark and light. I feel I'm in limbo. I'm having nightmares. If not with cards, can you read by spirit? Okay, so I'll read for spirit for you. Um, I don't know if you're having mysterious pains, like coming, this is how it's coming through. Like when I'm tuning into your energy, my feet are killing me and I'm sitting down. I'm feeling a lot of bodily aches, my upper back, the shoulders, the upper back is hurting. So I feel like you are going through some strange bodily pains, or if you're not, you will be. I feel like there is some negative energy or psychic attack that's being sent to you in some kind of way. If you're not working with black tourmaline, you should be. And if you're not working with selenite, you should also be doing that. I also feel like you need to do a binding, basically picturing mirrors that are facing out all around you to deflect all of this negative energy, as well as brick walls, and then brick walls all around you extending for miles. This will take visualization. This is kind of like shielding and protecting yourself. Anything that's being sent your way, it's going to be sent back. Okay. I also feel like you are going through some changes, changes not necessarily just in your physical environment, but also with your finances. There's a lot of struggles. I keep hearing spirit saying for you that, you take one step forward and you take one step back. And there's just a struggle with money. There's a struggle in all different types of areas. And I feel like all of this is an imbalance, but you are also spiritually gifted yourself, which I feel like you already know this. And so spirit is saying for you to use your own intuition to guide you. You don't need to wait for signs or dreams and nightmares, because I know you've been having some dreams as well. And you see shadows already all around you. Do some saging and sprinkle some salt all around your rooms, your bedrooms, specifically by the windowsills and your entries of the doorways, and do not vacuum that up. You can also use some Florida water, and depending on what type of floor you have, you can use it with some water and a mop, and use that and mop your floors. And it kind of creates like a magical protection and cleansing. I also would suggest for you, if you live in an area, where you can get some Archangel Michael medallions. And if you have a property, I'm not sure, if you have a property, you can put them in the four corners, dig them into the ground, the four corners of your property, to create a grid of protection. Okay. Some people would use railroad spikes. Some people would use other things. I suggest an Archangel Michael medallion that's been blessed by, maybe like a priest, or you can bless them yourself, just saying a prayer and holy water. You can bless them. And I feel like that's going to help you. But there's a lot of things that you have going on, my dear. And that's what I am picking up. And I hope that these messages may resonate for you. If not, hold on to what you can't take. But you have a lot of things going on. Okay. All right. So let's get on to Greta. Okay, Greta. You pull some cards. Okay, Spirit is telling me not to use these cards for you, Greta, to use my cards. So I'm going to use my cards. My cute little cards, which are fit in your pocket, basically. All right, so let me pull some cards. Greta. Okay, there is a card of fear. You are fearful of something. I know it's a male depicted, but I get there's some kind of fear that you're holding on to. Okay, you need to release that. Whatever it is, worries about your finances, worried about your living, your family, etc. Release that. Okay. The next thing I got here is moving. Somebody is going to be making a move, not necessarily a physical move, but I see you doing some changes in your life that are positive. And I feel like this is what this card is saying. Not necessarily a physical move, but there is a move something that you're changing in your life, like a pattern. You're moving forward. So there's, where we first saw fear holding you back. Again, you're going to be moving away. So like when you're reading my cards and you're using them and you lay them side by side, you can kind of see the messages also. And if you are looking at them really well, there's fear, but you're moving away from fear. Okay, kind of put two and two together. And the last card I got here is illness. So when you get this card, again, it could be that you need to just watch your health. Pay attention. Again, we are in the flu season. If you haven't, I don't recommend getting a flu shot, but again, that's just my opinion. But stay away from large crowds of people for the next month or so. Make sure that you're using hand sanitizer as much as you can. Some people are already, I've seen a lot of people in my city using masks, those carpenters or painters masks when they're out in public. And I'm like, why are you using that? That's, I wouldn't use it, but I can't breathe in those things. So let me just go down. Oops. Okay, let me read some of the questions here. Okay, I have a question here. BP, I know I missed the beginning. Okay, so yeah, you can replay this. Cornbread with honey butter, says Ray. I like that name. If we are interested in a reading from you for Black Friday sale, does that include mediumship? Yes. I don't want a reading on myself. I was wondering if you could get in contact. Yes. I have different readings I offer. I offer a psychic reading, which is about like current issues, things that people want to know about their love life, etc. I have a mediumship, which is just dealing with messages from past loved ones. Then I have a past life reading, the karmic lessons and patterns that I see that Spirit is allowing me to see that you need to work on in this lifetime. And then I have a 12-month reading, which is like a psychic reading, but focusing specifically on your 12 months ahead. On all of those, you can ask up to 5 questions. Okay. If you want, like I've had people come to me and they want like 16 questions answered. I can do a custom reading, but that's something that you and I would have to discuss. And I do custom readings for people who want more than 5 questions answered. It's just a matter of, emailing me or DMing me, and I can, give you a price on what it would be, because again, it takes time and energy to do these readings, and like they're not generic. So yeah, that's a very good question. Let me just see her. Hi, Stephanie Gabriel. Okay, let me just see her. Oops, I'm just reading all of this. Robert Bullen, let me pull some cards for you from my deck. Robert, how are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. Yes, guys, if y'all want, like, if tomorrow I'm sorry, tonight at midnight, if you're wanting to purchase more than one reading, like a psychic reading, a mediumship, and maybe you want all the readings, like, yes, you can do that. And they would be done as separate readings, not like all together, but they would be done. I mean, if you want to, but if you want to gift a reading for someone, you can do that. Just purchase the reading, email me with, what the name of the person is, and have them email me to my email address, which is raymondguzman@hotmail.com. Robert Bloom says, can someone get all 3 readings at the same time doing good? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so you can purchase readings. You can gift them. You don't have to buy it for yourself. If you want to gift a reading to someone, you can do that. I don't offer like gift certificates like some psychics do. And I had something funny. I saw something on the internet, yes, just today, that, some spiritual shop, this person was like, I'm a spiritual shop, so I don't do Black Friday sales because I don't believe in that. Like, it's a discredit to my service. And I'm like, girl. Mm-mm. Like that, I just differ from my opinions from other people. I'm like, why not do a sell just because you offer spiritual products or services? I mean, people need, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. I need to make a shirt with my thing and be like, girl, and rolls eyes. Okay, Robert, I know that you didn't ask for a reading. I think you just asked about that, but I'm still going to give you a reading. I'm going to just pull some cards for you and just take whatever you can. I know, I am a mood. I'm like, girl, bye. Not giving a Black Friday sale. Okay. You remember that next year when your sales are kind of low? Hi, Nicole. Okay, so I got here for you, Robert. Gossip. Stay away from any kind of gossip. I think a lot of us as masculines, men, males that are tuning in, they're like, well, I don't gossip. Okay, you may not be, but some other person that you're communicating with may be like a gossip queen. So just watch what you're saying. Kind of like, don't give too much of your personal, your ideas or personal life away too fast when you're talking to people. Then you got here financial struggles. This card was the one that I pulled from Spirit. So again, just pay attention to your finances. This doesn't mean that you're going through it now, but you possibly could be going through some financial struggles or some difficulties in that area or respect. So I feel like this is something that's definitely going to improve, but for right now, up until like March, I feel like there may be some struggles, to be honest. I also get meditation. If you don't meditate, I would recommend you meditating. This is Spirit saying that you maybe are very a nervous energy at times, and you're finding yourself needing an extra cup of coffee, or you're needing, you know, you're finding yourself eating things that you shouldn't be eating. Quite, it could be like smoking, just there's different vices or things that you're maybe doing that you just are doing a little bit too much of instead of moderation. And I feel like this is all stress related. You're very stressed out. So try to meditate, listen to some guided meditation, some music, things like that. I feel like that's going to help you. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Oh, you do smoke. Yeah, that's what I say things randomly that come out from my mouth, and sometimes I don't know why I say them, but Spirit knows. When I'm channeling, when I do these readings, even though they are generic, Spirit is channeling. I'm channeling Spirit, so I say things, and I don't know why I say it, but that's the message. Okay, let me do here. Let me see. Big TT. My birthday's December 3rd. I would love a quick read. Hey. Happy early birthday, Big TT. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards for you, my dear. Guys, if you haven't, you're welcome, Robert. Thank you so much, sir. For those of you that are tuning in, if you have not paid attention to my community page and you're sleeping on my community page, you need you need to pay attention to my community page. I did doing a giveaway of some candles and some free readings. If you haven't entered, and you need to be spamming this video. If you see this video, spam it with emoticons of Christmas trees. Go to my Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. The last 3 posts, spam them to death with Christmas trees and any kind of emoticon that's Christmas, Santa Claus. I don't care. To be entered into this contest, I'm going to be announcing the winner Friday. The winners, I should say. I believe I'm giving away 3 candles and 3 readings. Okay, so if you are wanting a free a free psychic reading by email, and then I have another giveaway. If I ever have done a reading here for you, and it's free, or you're a client and I've done a reading for you and you have not left me a video testimonial or a written testimonial on my website, you need to do that because I'm doing a giveaway, a separate giveaway. And this giveaway that I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a reading by video I've never do readings by video for people, for no client. And I'm going to be doing that for the winner. And I'm actually going to be behind the camera. It's going to be a pre-recorded video giving you a reading. Okay. So if you want to win that, you have to definitely leave me a review. If you've paid for a reading, you've had a reading with me, leave me a testimonial on my website under testimonials. If you haven't, if you got a free reading here by me on any of my lives or on Instagram, just leave me a testimonial on my website. Or if you want to do a video testimonial, send it to me. My friend and client, what's his name? Raphael. He did one, and I'm going to be posting it here on YouTube later. Okay, so Big Miss TT, let's see here, girl. I'm pulling some messages. I hope you're still on here. I don't know if you're on here. And people that are accusing me of blocking them on Instagram, like I said, there's a lot of things that are going on that I'm trying to figure out. So I have no control over the algorithms and the things that Instagram does to my account. Okay, Miss TT, I got haunted. Okay, so there's something here of spirit that you could be. I kind of feel like this message is like you are haunted by something in the past, something you did, something. Oh no, no, not don't y'all guys. Don't leave the emoticons on here after the video. I'm talking about after the video. Leave the emoticons in the comments section, not here on YouTube on the actual live, so I can see it because I'm gonna be going back and seeing the emoticons. You are spamming my. I just saw that. So sorry. And then my Instagram photos. Okay, so haunted, Miss TT, that is what I'm seeing here for you. And then I see blinded. There's something that you cannot see. Maybe you're not seeing it very clearly, and spirit needs you to kind of open your eyes and pay more attention to that. So again, I feel like this is something that you're going to finally see it in the next couple of months. It could be like you are, caring too much about someone and they're not giving you that same attention back, etc. Then I got happiness. So there is happiness for you, my dear. This is the rainbow. It's unity. It's love. Everything looks great, for you. You're a happy person by nature. But again, I feel like with this card here, the blinded, that's kind of like something just to be aware of your surroundings and who you have around you. So that is there. So let me see who else. Sorry, guys. I may have said it wrong, but yeah, spam my comments after the video, like in the comments section of the video, and then you can go to my other videos, like the other YouTube videos, and just spam them with emoticons. And if I see that, I know that you were like, okay. So okay, let's see who's next. Let me just take a sip of my lemonade. Madi, I didn't block you, hun. I swear I didn't. You're one of the sweetest persons. Why would I do that? Send me an email, Madi, to raymondguzman@hotmail.com with your username so I can check. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know what's going on with my Instagram and in my YouTube channel. I have people that are saying that I don't see your YouTube lives, or I can't comment on your YouTube lives, and I don't know. So send me that, okay? But I don't block people unless they piss me off or they left some kind of bad comment, on a very malicious comment. Oh, I had a vegan come for me yesterday. I didn't tell you guys, like early in the morning hours. She was like, how dare you talk about vegans in your video, yesterday's video when I was talking about vegans. I love vegans. I have nothing against them. I have friends that are vegans or former vegans. And I was like, girl, bye. So I have to block that person. I don't know why people are so dramatic, I swear drama follows me wherever I go. Okay, let me see here. Shannon Panelli. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I'm going to step away from here and I'm going to be right back. I have to show you something. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, I was so excited. So, just adjust my camera here. Ooh, all these comments. I have something to show y'all. Oh, okay. Thank you, Madi Madi, for clearing that up. I'm so sorry that Instagram is doing that to you. I went to my post box. Like people, I've told y'all, send me things if you want me to promote you, or if you just want to send me something because you're a fan. I love it. And I went today to the post office and I checked my mail and I got this sweet little card. I'm not going to read everything because it's very personal, but this is a client that I actually touched her life in many ways. And I did a reading for her. She says, Ray, thank you for everything. You have no idea what you have done for my life and my life path. I'm forever grateful. Let me show you the card. I'm not going to show you what's inside the card, like because the message is very personal. But she did this, and it's "You Are an Actual Sunshine," and it's by Taylor Swift. I believe she designed it, or I don't know. I love, I really, really do enjoy Taylor Swift, even though I've done a video talking about, this whole scandal with her. Well, that's a whole nother video, and I didn't agree with that. But she also sent me this, and this is from Irene. Irene, if you are, she knows who she is, and I just adore her. Irene Wadsworth, you are such a sweetheart. She sent me this, guys. Look at this. How gorgeous is this painting? She did it herself. She's such a sweetheart. It's called Moonflowers and Star Seeds. And she did it, and I don't know, this year, and she did it for me, and I'm just so touched by it. This is so cute. I am just so speechless. Like, I really am going to hang this up and have it. Like, this is means so much to me, Irene. So thank you so much, sweetheart, for sending me this. It's like the best gift. It brightened my day and my spirit, honestly, when I got it. Like I said, I never take any of you for granted. I really, really enjoy doing what I do here. Okay, let's see here. So, let's see, Miss G. I appreciate general reading, Mr. Guzman. Okay, so I'm going to put my cards up for now, and I'm going to use this other deck. And if you want to purchase my reading, these are great. I mean, my cards, they're great stocking stuffers. The time is now. Okay, I got these cards. These are the Angel Answers and Oracle cards by Radley Valentine. He was the one that used to work with Doreen Virtue, but she did him wrong too. Going against spirituality, and so he's doing a lot of it by himself now. But I really like his deck, so I'm gonna be using it. All right, Miss G, let me pull some cards for you. Okay, Miss G, I got some cards for you. I got here, listen to your intuition. Okay, so listen to what you're feeling, what you're thinking. It's not your imagination, it is spirit. You do have psychic abilities. They may be more like clairsentience, and you feel things about people, circumstances where you're at, maybe your work life. But pay attention to that, okay? And then you got within the next few months, it's like a golden temple. There's big changes coming for you. I feel like this is more in your finances, improving over the next couple of months, okay? So very clear, cards here. And then you got reconsider. You may want to reconsider a decision that you are kind of holding on making. I feel like this may impact your life in many ways. It may be something more about your own personal life, your decisions, your family. there is a lot to consider. I feel like your spirit may not be right. If you are not aware like what this is, hold on to this. Maybe later after this reading, you're going to go through something and you're going to be like, oh, that's what probably Ray was talking about. Something that you need to reconsider. Like, don't make any, when I see this card, to me, it's like, don't make any hasty decisions. Reconsider like all the things that can go and happen to you. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Wolf Mother. She's so sweet. Says you talk about whatever you want, Ray. This is your channel. Oop. I enjoy you all too. There was somebody whose son is having a surgery. I can't go back up, but they were asking me about that. Let me just say that I'm praying for your son and that everything goes well. I know that you're asking, wanting to know the outcome, but again, only God knows that answer. I cannot give you that answer. I know that there's some things that people want to know if a surgery is going to have a good outcome, and I don't mean this to say it as um, to cause any fear in you, but only God is the one that can have that answer. I can get insight on certain other things, but when it comes to like the outcome of a surgery, I feel like he's going to be fine. But again, that I'm not 100%, can give you that totally. It's all in God's hands. And one of the things that um, my mom told me when my grandfather had colon cancer and was operated is that the gods, she asked the surgeon, to make sure that they did well for him, and they told her, and these were doctors at MD Anderson in Houston, Texas, one of the top cancer hospitals in the nation, worldwide, actually. And they told her it's all in God's hands when it comes to surgery. So if you have faith that your son was going to be okay, we speak it. And everybody on here today, if you can please send positive vibes for her son and her surgery. My heart goes out to you. I pray that everything in that he has, fast and speedy recovery, and that he gets healed from this surgery. So again, thank you so much. Sylvia Lozano, you said, hey, Ray, text in, go check with donation, but could you give me a reading? Absolutely. Let me pull some cards for you. Yeah, my P.O. box is listed here in the video, in the description box. It's listed there. You can also find it on my website under my About Me, I believe, page. There is a post office box that I have for you to send me things if you want me to send me a gift, or you just want to send me something, to promote your business. I have no problems giving shout outs on Instagram, etc. I use that word. I was cringing yesterday when I looked back at my video that I said I'm quitting YouTube, and I kept hearing the word etc. over and over myself. It's like, oh my God, there's probably somebody out there, a ray of light, being like, child, you've been using etc. too much. That's like my word. Sylvia Lozano, you got take action. So you need to move forward. Something that you need to be no longer like on the fence or procrastinating on doing whatever this is. Hold on to it. But basically, you need to like move forward. Okay. No. Maybe there's something that you want or hoping for, Sylvia, but Spirit is saying no. And maybe they want you to also say no to someone that is wanting something from you. I don't know. It's very weird with this card, but I feel like Spirit is saying no, like it's don't do it or say no. I think a lot of people have problems saying no. And then an opportunity is coming up for you. I don't know if this is something on your more personal life, like a journey that you're doing like for your health to get stronger, or maybe to make some improvements in your life overall so that your mental and emotional well-being are okay. But Spirit is saying, that there is an opportunity coming. Okay. So thank you so much for that. Linda Sayer, happy Thanksgiving to y'all guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I know it's tomorrow, but girl, I started eating my turkey today with stuffing and I am full. Tonight I'm probably going to have a salad or something very, very light because, my God, I've been watching my weight and I know that I shouldn't like be so um obsessed over it, but when you are pre-diabetic, you still there's a risk. Like if you are not eating healthy, you could go back to being diabetic. And I don't want my next A1C to be a bad reading. I want it to go even down further, where I'm actually no longer even pre-diabetic. I'm just regular. So I can see the weight loss. Like I feel puffy because of my lymph nodes, but I can see it like here in my cheeks, the definition. I can see the weight loss. Okay, who was I reading? Did I say that I was going to read somebody? Okay, let me do Kamisha Singer. Sorry, I get distracted easily. Okay, Kamisha, let me pull some cards for you, girl. Instagram is whack. They need to fix Instagram. I don't know what's going on with Instagram anymore. Okay, for you, Kamisha, I got improving health. So I don't know if you have somebody. I don't feel like this is you necessarily. Maybe your mom or like an elderly female. Um, They're talking about improving health. Okay, there's somebody in your family whose health is not the best, and I feel like there is some improvement. There's Archangel Raphael working to heal. Okay, and then I got there's something better out there. So this could be about your love life, or I feel like any other place in your life where you feel like you're not getting the best of everything that you deserve, Kamisha. There is something good coming for you, but I feel like you have to realize that you're not getting the best of what you deserve, okay? And you need to make those changes as painful as they may be. Set your foot down, girl. And I got take action. Look, take action. That card. Basically, you need to set your foot down and tell somebody off or go off on them, okay? So I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for your question. Let me go down and see. Lilies, let me pull a card for you. I need a soup. I need to eat like a vegetable soup. I think that's what I'm going to make, or a squash soup. My throat doesn't hurt. It's my lymph nodes. But like when I have pharyngitis, I know that I'm getting like my vocal cords, all this area here, it starts getting very swollen. I'm like, God, how could you allow this right now, like during the holidays, for me to get sick? As much as I do for people, I'm like, this, you can't be punishing me like this. I'm just kidding. But it's true though. So who was I reading again? Let me scroll down because I think I'm losing my train of thought. Who was I reading next? I know I got Kamisha done. Let me scroll down. Ooh, lilies. Yes. Come on, Ray. Lilies, I got here within the next few months. Again, changes are coming for you. I got the situation will improve. So whatever you're going through emotionally or financially or otherwise, it is going to improve. And then don't stop, girl. Don't stop, Lilies. Don't stop. Okay. So whatever you are doing right now, you're doing all the right things in your life. Even if you're doubting that you are not, you are. Okay. Okay. Yes, please, guys, send us out prayers. Irene Heredia, I don't know if I said your last name right, says there was a big explosion at a plant in Texas. Please say a prayer. Just saw it on CNN. CNN. CNN in Cali. Yeah, there's a big explosion. It happened, and it's been going on for hours. In my understanding, close to I don't know, San Antonio area, somewhere in that area. I don't know where it happened, but it was like somewhere around that area, around Kerrville, and that this area of. I heard about it. So prayers to my fellow Texans that are going through this right now. I hope everybody's safe. I hope there weren't any casualties. Let's just keep them in our thoughts and prayers. You know, the one thing that I have been noticing about Instagram is like a lot of the fake accounts that people have created that we used to like watch my stories because I can see who watches my stories, etc. I don't see them anymore. Like I don't haven't even had like them following me. So, or those people that spam, you know, they comment, they're like, join Forex trading for Bitcoin, blah, 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 you know. And then I've seen some of them spam other people, so I don't know. I'm still trying to get that blue verification mark. I feel like if your account is 10,000 or more followers, you should automatically get that blue check mark. But again, go figure, that's Instagram. Okay. Okay, Jennifer Swope, you're the one that said, thank you so much for your love and prayers. This is my son's 10 surgery. He's only 7. I'm in tears. I feel surrounded by all your love, line protection. Much love to you, sweetheart. And I hope that your son's surgery comes out just fine. That's a lot of surgeries to go through, a lot. So I can just imagine how he feels, you know, for being so young. It's very strong, obviously. Oh, and for those of you that are not aware, Instagram is doing away with likes on certain big pages. Like they're not allowing people to see how many likes because it's a mental awareness. Like I guess they feel like people are too obsessed on likes, and other people who are smaller, they, you know, have smaller pages with smaller followings are like affected that they're not getting any love, etc. I don't know. Instagram is a hot mess. That's why I do lives here on YouTube. YouTube at least has that together. One thing I wish I could see is like who dislikes my video on YouTube, just to be petty and block them, you know, and like block them. Like, why he give me a like? I mean, a dislike for my video. Are you that obsessed with me? I'm like Mariah Carey. Like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, really? Like every single video. Like, I feel like they're like, ha ha ha. Ray put a new video out. You know, I'm just gonna go and dislike his video because you know I don't like Ray. Like, girl, bye. But I wish that YouTube would be doing that. You know, we definitely need that. Sorry, my face was ugly just a moment ago doing that impersonation, but Shannon, yes, Princess Pinelli. I will read you. I'm so sorry. Yes, Super Soul Star. You ain't lying. Some people are just bitter Bettys out there. No offense to anyone that's named Betty. Oh yeah, romaine lettuce, guys. Don't be. Thank you for reminding me. I was gonna have a salad. Thank God you reminded me. Who would have thought romaine lettuce is like being recalled for E. coli? Don't eat it. Be careful. I'll just have to settle for some kale and baby spinach, I guess. So let me do Shannon Pinelli. People were saying they were scared yesterday. I got that Taylor Swift song from her AMA performances. Shake it off, shake it off. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna, I don't know what she says, so I'm not gonna even, I don't know the lyrics, so I just know the shake it off. I love salad, but I have been on the super green pasta kick. Yeah, there's a lot of zucchini. Like zucchini has been the trend. I have a lot of pasta. It's called by Veggie Farms, I think, and it's actually a pasta made out of zucchini and sweet like pea flour. It's pea flour and like sweet peas. Like I think it's like zucchini and pea flour that they're using in it. But yeah, it's like so good. Okay, Shannon, meditation brings answers, my dear. So, whatever you're going through, you need to meditate. Okay, that's going to help you immensely. I got that there is some time to wait here. There's some waiting that you're going through. Okay, you need to be patient. Whatever you're wanting to manifest in your life right now, I feel like this is very close to your spiritual side and it affects you in many ways. You just need to be patient. And it's very saying it's up to you. You can make the decision. I feel like, even though you need to wait, there are some other areas of your life you need to make some changes in, and it's all up to you. Okay. It's when you're ready, you'll know that you're ready. All right. So those are going to be like the last of it, guys. Again, just to recap, I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video. You enjoy my funniness, my my charisma, my jokes. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you all have a blessed Thanksgiving and get your phones, set a reminder, tell Siri to set a reminder for Ray Ray's Black Friday sale, and I'll be watching it closely. Enjoy your turkey, your stuffing, all of that, your yams, or sweet potato pies, your pumpkin pies, your pecan or pecan pies, wherever you're at. Enjoy it. I love you so much. And until next time, bye.